Your Honor, so 2 months ago, I had disciplined my 14-year-old daughter with.
Plaintiff has cut off all contact. Why?
Can I speak?
You can only answer the why.
My daughter came in June 8th crying because she was there and she was saying, I'm on Lizzie's side. Mom, this was scary. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. I have to be the voice for my daughter right now.
Plaintiff,
And
Ms. Hausman. Ms. Hausman, good morning.
good morning.
Next on my screen is Mr. Webb. Mr. Webb, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell you what I know. The current parenting time order is the judgment of support dated November 16 of 2017, and that's parenting time as agreed by the parties. I heard from the parties on this scarcely over a month ago, July 3rd. It was indicated to me that for the last 9 years that the parties have had week on, week off parenting time. And that according to the motion that I got, it says that plaintiff has cut off all contact. Why?
Can I speak?
You can only answer the why. I don't think Mr. Webb.
It was never a week on, week off. We had a mutual agreement of 4 nights a month, 48 nights a year. That comes out to.
Sounds a lot different than what I'm hearing, Mr. Webb.
It was every other weekend.
It was every other weekend.
It
that's
was.
Long than every other week, right?
I was asking for every other week if we went through with the mediation, but as of right now, it was every other weekend.
All right. So I did the order of reference for parenting time and legal custody. Have you heard from the front of the court yet?
Yes.
Okay. You've heard from them, Mr. Webb?
Not yet.
Do they have your correct information?
Yes.
I would make
September 11th.
So here's my question. What the motion is asking for, which is sort of a horse by a different color, is that Mr. Webb be granted what we call interim parenting time, or parenting time while we wait for the friend of the court to sort this out. And generally speaking, I do alternate weekends. That's what I do on an interim basis. And then the front of the court will either make a recommendation for more, make a recommendation for less. But why was all the contact cut off? That seems odd to me.
Because he was arrested on Sunday, Sunday, August 10th, because CPS found enough evidence to call an officer and arrest him for third-degree child abuse from June 8th incident.
Is that still pending?
He was released yesterday.
Okay, so that's still pending, and he was released on bond, correct?
Yes.
What's the bond, Mr. Webb?
It was 20,000.
Okay.
Cash of surety, so like 2,000 is what it was.
Okay.
But is there any way I can speak, Your Honor?
Well, I got some questions here because when I ask somebody why the parenting time has been cut off, because it's a real significant thing, and usually it takes a significant event to elicit that type of reaction. So you've been charged with child abuse in the third degree. Is that true?
That's what they're trying to charge me with, Your Honor.
I think they did charge you with it, didn't they? I mean,
no. I haven't been convicted or anything yet, Your Honor.
You're misunderstanding. I understand the criminal process pretty well.
Yeah.
They have probable cause to believe that you committed this act and the detective bureau charged or sought charges on that issue, and those charges were granted by the prosecutor, and you were arrested. And I agree with you, you weren't convicted of anything. But the child abuse, which one of those, which child was it?
Your Honor, our probable cause hearing isn't until the 25th. Your Honor, so 2 months ago, I had disciplined my 14-year-old daughter with a different mother. My daughter had lied about what had happened out of anger. Her mother and I are united.
Hang on a second, Mr. Webb.
Yep.
And I'm going to stop you because I don't want you to jeopardize whatever case you got by going through all the facts of the case. I'm just trying to see, number one, what you were charged with. And number two is a lot of times, I don't know if that happened here, but a lot of times, while the court issues a bond, they will also have what are called bond conditions. And once in a while, not always, but once in a while, they will put a bond condition that you have no contact with anybody under a certain age. And I'm just wondering if they have done that in your case or not.
No, it's just only under my daughter Elizabeth, which, Your Honor, her mom has sought with me to, and the lawyer, that my daughter admitted to lying about.
No, stop.
Okay.
I'm trying to, I know you don't think this is the truth, Mr. Webb,
Okay.
but I'm trying to save you from yourself, because the more you chit chat about this case, this is public record, okay? And I don't want you to do anything that would jeopardize your case or put you into further problems, like possible witness tampering. I don't want any of that for you. So I'm not asking you. I'm asking you these questions based on just bond. I want to know if there's a bond condition that prohibits the
Your Honor, it's only my daughter Liz that I'm prohibited from seeing right now.
Okay. Ms. Hausman, what do you know about this?
My daughter came in June 8th crying because she was there, and she was saying, "I'm on Lizzie's side. Mom, this was scary. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. I have to be the voice for my daughter right now." And that's why I waited for the investigation. They found enough evidence, and now I'm waiting September 11 for FOC. That's what the original plan was. And if they found enough evidence to arrest, what do I look like bringing my daughter to a already frustrated household? That when she was there on that weekend, and she came in crying and scared after his girlfriend dropped her off.
Here's the problem, Mr. Webb, is that it looks like, even though the offense occurred against your other daughter.
Yes.
Fact of the matter is that the daughter you have with Ms. Hausman is a potential witness to that. And putting you with that witness could cause you all sorts of problems. And I don't want to.
Your Honor, she's 10 years old. You know, when I was, back in the day, if me and my brother got into a fight, and even though I was mad at my brother, if he got a spanking or got in trouble, I still felt bad for him. I understand my daughter felt bad, with her sister getting a spanking, because she's never seen it. She's never seen her sister get a spanking before. So of course she was kind of hurt from it. I get it. But my daughter is still texting me. She made her miss her. I just had my daughter last weekend, and we went to Michigan Adventures for her birthday. My oldest daughter called Miss Hausman and my daughter crying because they want JC to come over. JC's been begging me, telling me, Dad, I want to come over, but my mom's stopping me from coming over. She's between her dad and her mom, so she's in a hard spot right now.
When is your, Mr. Webb, when is your preliminary hearing
It's the 25th.
of August?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to adjourn this motion, and you can renotice it for my motion day after the 25th, and then you can share with me what happened at that preliminary hearing, because that may play a big role in what I do. So
Okay.
I'll adjourn it without date. You don't have to pay another fee, and let's
Okay,
see.
thank you. I appreciate that.
We'll see what happens on the 25th. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, in the meantime, does that mean, because like this weekend is my daughter's weekend? I've
Oh.
went 2 months.
I'm not stop, please.
Okay.
I thought I was clear. I'm not going to make any decision for interim parenting time until after this prelim. Okay. So after the prelim, you can bring this back, and then you'll have a lot more information.
Okay. And like you said, there's no fee after that. Okay.
No, there won't be any fee because
All
you're
right.
just
Thank
reading
you.
the motion. Okay.
Yep.
Get together on after the 25th, and you can share with me what the results of the probable cause hearing are, and we'll go from there. And quite frankly, the judge, can also amend your bond. And my biggest concern is, I don't want you. My concern is for your daughter. Okay, that's where my concern is. You both are adults here, but she's not. So obviously, my concern is with that. But I know both of you have obviously parental rights at this point. But I want to know exactly what's going on in a little bit more detail. So I'm adjourning this till after the probable cause hearing, and I want you to let Ms. Hausman know what happened with that, because a lot of times you also have to address a possibility that if the prosecutor endorses her as a witness, that she may not or they may not wish you to have unsupervised contact with your daughter until that case is over. But I don't know. That's going to be answered by the courts on.
I would be okay with that, Your Honor. But Mrs. Hausman has me blocked. She's failed to communicate with me in all areas. My mom, everyone. So it's
I get it. But right now, we're waiting until after the 25th.
Okay, and that's fine. That's totally fine.
And that's for both of you. Well, it's for the child's protection, but mainly for yours as well, Mr. Webb.
Yep.
I do not want you running into problems with bond or prosecutors or anything like that. So we'll take this back up on my first motion date after the 25th. You can fill me in on all the details, please. Okay.
All righty, for sure.
Good luck to both of you.
All righty, thank you. Have a good day.
Too.